The rise in the number of daily COVID-19 cases proves that the country's standard operating procedures needs to be reassessed. What would be the best policies for the often crowded places like malls? Bumiputera Retailer Organisation President Datuk Ameer Mydin shares his take on the matter.
We have noticed that there are certain sectors where SOPs are not being complied with. For example, we noticed in dining. Although very clearly dining, the government is given very clear and the government has been very flexible in saying that number of people is okay, but 1 meter social distancing on every table. But obviously we have seen almost 90% non-compliant. I think all of us go out dining, we notice 90% non-compliant. So I hate to say this, but seriously, end of the day, I would suggest that the government only allow 2 people to dine on 1 table, irrespective of the size of the table. So what we'll have to do for restaurants, they'll have to get a smaller table. Those with, say, Chinese restaurant normally have a big round table for 10 people. Either only 2 people go for that table. It doesn't seem logical, but I think we don't have a choice here.
He said the government must focus on how to reduce the capacity of each retail shop instead of forcing businesses to close.
What our neighboring country has done, Singapore, lately, is that instead of using a multi-factor of 10, I'm told they use a multi-factor of 0.8. So instead of saying 10, only 8. So instead of 1,000, only 800 people. This is the way the government can control capacity. There's no other way. And currently what is required by the SOP is that we are required to put up the maximum number of people allowed in a space. So if you come to a Mydin mall, you will notice that there we have put a space, only 500 people allowed in this particular mall. And then some certain places, they give numbers, which are sometimes not very practical because people don't give you back numbers, so that could not be practical. But I think that's the best thing we can do. Reduce capacity, but don't shut it down.
The current guidelines by the government allows 1 person per square meter, which means 1,000 people would be allowed in a 10,000 square meter shopping centre at any one time.